just want to remind y'all, we got the Versus coming up with Rick Ross and 2 Chainz. I believe that's tomorrow, Thursday, the 6th, but I'm not 100%, but it's coming up very soon. Anytime between tomorrow and Saturday, I'm willing to bet. So be on the lookout for that. What y'all think gonna happen? You know, let us know. You think Rick Ross gonna do it, or you think 2 Chainz? I mean, I think Rick Ross got a bigger catalog, but I kind of do like a lot of 2 Chainz stuff. You know, he's got some skills. I give it to him. What you think? Rick Ross.
Well, I mean, we'll see, man. I am kind of looking forward to it.
Yeah.
But it would have been. I mean, it would have been crazy if it was Jeezy, though. I'm not gonna lie.
Right.
If Ross went against Jeezy, but I'm looking forward to it.
I'm gonna check it out. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Look at it because I want to see what happened. But also, let's talk about real quick J.W. Lucas and what he had to say about Taylor.
Yeah, so this motherfucker right here, I can say that this mother right here came up and was saying basically, and we probably shouldn't give him too much airtime, man, because this is probably already dead.
Let's make it real quick.
But anyway, so like he already did, you know what I'm saying, he worked with hip hop artists and stuff, like produced, you know, with certain artists like The Baby and all this other stuff. But basically what he was saying was that, you know, he was talking about that, you know, Breonna Taylor, that death was, you know, he was saying she shouldn't have lost her life, but, you know, she was in a trap house, she was in a drug house, and, you know, you got to see the, you know, those consequences and stuff. But my thing of it is like, she still needed justice, man. Like, it's still, even if she was selling drugs.
Right. Which she wasn't. I mean, that's pretty much a proven fact that she wasn't. And even if she was, like you said, even if they caught her handing crack to somebody,
they don't deserve to die.
You know what I mean?
You know what I'm saying?
The fact is, she wasn't even doing that. And the also what I found out was the guy she was with had no illegal dealings at all. Her ex-boyfriend was in selling drugs before him from like years ago. I think it was like maybe 3 years ago. So she was not in a trap house or anything like that. You know what I mean? We all know that the police fucked up. They had a warrant looking for somebody who wasn't even her and was at another address that wasn't even hers. And then on top of that, the motherfucker they was looking at was already in jail.
Yeah.
So y'all fucked up 3 times over. So I don't want to hear none of that shit.
Son, you just hit with the wow effect.
But I'm just saying, you know what I mean? Let's keep it a buck. You know what I mean? Come on now. Don't try to bring up old shit like that, a trap house. I mean, even if she was dealing with somebody and that's in the past, that has nothing to do with what was going on right now. What was going on right now was the police, law enforcement fucked up. Period. They fucked up.
And then I want to give a special shout out to Rhapsody, man. She went in. I know everybody else went to Rizza Islam and all these other guys, but Rhapsody went in. And yo, I shout out to that sister for real. Let me give that a clap, man, because I mean, she was speaking what I was thinking. I'm sorry, it sounded like that one of them Trump supporters back in the, he speaks what I'm thinking. But she was definitely speaking truth to power, man. And especially, you know, her being from North Carolina, that was dope too. So yeah, man.
Man. Again, shout out to Rhapsody. Shout out to Rhapsody. So all right, so and then real quick, let's talk about Ice Cube and that contract you were telling me about.
Yeah, I got some last word. But Ice Cube. But yeah, real talk though. Ice Cube, man, like, first, let's give him a hand real quick. Cube been on fire.
Yes, sir.
On fire. Just
yes, he
on
has.
fire. But what he did is during the contract of Black America, is he did not. He's actually kind of in front of it. There's a man from Ohio who wrote up the draft.
Yeah.
I was listening to Boyce Watkins a little bit, and he actually had a good idea that it's kind of lengthy. So what they need to do, he feels, is to make like a 10 bullet point plan. Okay. So to kind of be more condensed down.
Oh, okay.
But basically, it talks about getting equal funding for schools. African Americans, Indians, people in the Jewish community get, their fair share. You could take it how it is. I mean, I know people want, black only, but, in this country, it's going to be kind of, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
So you kind of have to have, with black people, you got to, we always the inclusive shit. Like, we just can't just about black people. I mean, you got to look at all these people over here. So, I mean, but I think that's fair, especially for Native Americans, man. I mean, come on. I mean, they went through some shit too. A lot of bad shit. So, man, anyway, so they got that. I think there's some other things to that clause. I might have to go back and read it. But there were a couple of good things pretty much with the school, school funding. They're talking about, I think I want to say about entertainment loans or something, or not entertainment loans. They did talk about housing, and I'm thinking they were talking about, entertainers and stuff like that. I do feel that's what they were talking about.
Yeah.
I might be wrong on that. Don't quote me on that. But I mean, for what it sounds like it's pretty. It ain't just like some stupid shit. It's actually some real tangible shit.
Right.
Is it reparations? No, but it's just like, hey, look, in order us to give y'all the vote, these are the demands that we have. You know what I'm saying? So, and I think that's fair.
Yeah. I like it. So yeah, we shall see what happens with that, man. Shout out to Ice Cube, man. I saw a recent video. No, you good. But I saw a recent video where he was talking about himself, and he said that a lot of people are wondering, is the old Ice Cube back? Am I on? Am I back on my shit? He was like, let me set the record straight. He said I was never off of it. He said I always been on this shit. He said this is you just getting me. And you know what I mean? This is how I've always been. Nothing has ever changed. And just know that my goal is always to support my people and uplift and all that good stuff. So shout out to Ice Cube, man, for that, man.
Oh, so we're gonna talk about them dirty niggas now?
Yeah. Let's go ahead and get into the expose of one Jaguar Wright, who's been exposing motherfuckers left and right. But it all kind of started with Talib Kweli, I guess.
And that was another lady. I forgot her name. I think it was Jugs or something.
Maya. Money Maya. Is that
something like that. Something like
that's
that.
The one. Remember, I told y'all about. He was having an issue online.
Yes.
And that was who it was. Money Maya.
Yes.
She had been going back and forth with him. And
Money Maya. I do apologize because I don't want you to. Because I said Jugs. I don't want to. Seriously. I don't want no smoke over here.
Right.
Y'all.
We ain't trying to get targeted.
Yeah, I don't want none of that shit. I do apologize, man.
Did that nigga just say Jugs?
Yeah, I know, right? I'm gonna fire on this. You little sad. He probably got more Jugs than me. Sad motherfucker. But yeah.
Well, Money Maya basically was going at him. And then Jaguar Wright kind of jumped in and grabbed on a little bit because, see, Jaguar Wright, her whole thing was about Malik B of the Roots, who just died, if y'all remember, right in the middle of our show last week, we got the news that Malik B, or Malik B, however you want to say it, had passed away. And he was one of the founding members of the Roots. And so Jaguar Wright felt like nobody in the Roots and nobody who knew him really gave him the props and shine that he deserves. She said a lot about him, about what he did behind the scenes that nobody knows about. And so, I don't know. I have to admit, I was wondering, if the Roots was going to do anything to kind of honor him. I know Questlove did make a post referencing him.
Yeah, talking about the old, like he was his old man or something like that.
And then, and Black Thought also made a post referencing him to give him a rest in peace and all of that. But that was as far as I heard from them. So I don't know if there's anything else, but I will say this: if he really was a founding member of the crew, y'all should do a little bit more to make awareness of his name. Now, supposedly he was heavily into drugs and stuff like that, but to me, I guess I would still try to give him some props. You know what I mean? Because he helped formulate what was the foundation of the Roots. You know what I mean? So he does deserve a little bit more, no matter what he went through. You know what I mean? So I don't know. That's just me. But so Jaguar Wright, she kind of brought that up, and she got into the Talib Kweli thing, and she brought up Common, Talib, Black Thought, Questlove, who else?
Actually, she brought up even Erykah Badu,
and Jill Scott. Yep. So she basically crazy. All of these people who are supposed to be so conscious. She's saying that a lot of them was doing foul shit behind the scenes. Like Erykah Badu supposedly was jealous of her and made songs referencing her. Like Erykah Badu's Booty song supposedly made reference to her. Erykah Badu hasn't really spoke out about it. But, and she mentioned Jill Scott, and she said she had an issue with Common where she felt sexually assaulted. Because supposedly after a show, when they got back to their room, and he was trying to, make something happen, and he was like, come on, Jack, and she was like, nah, I'm not with it right now, I'm going to sleep, and so I don't know, you know what I mean? And then supposedly when she woke up, she was being hit with something in her face.
These nuts. Damn, I should not do that. That's fucked up.
We just being funny, y'all. But,
that's fucked up.
But,
I'm sorry.
But we just being funny. But seriously though, we're not down.
We don't condone rape.
Yeah. Now I have a little bit of a question, because she said that they were back at their hotel and they were trying to go to sleep, and Common, I guess, was trying to get a little something. If y'all was sharing a room and he was bold enough to ask for something, I'm wondering, were y'all an item at all? Were y'all going through some kind of, it may not have been a full-fledged relationship, but had y'all had some kind of intimacy that made him feel like it was okay to just ask for some sex out of nowhere? You know what I mean? That's what I want to know. And then she said when she woke up, she went to sleep, he didn't mess with her, but when she woke up, he had his joint like poking her in the face, like, yeah, come on, you ready? You ready? I don't know, man. I just feel like, I don't know if Common is that bad of a guy. I hope he's not, but if he is, that's fucked up. You should never do something like that. I mean, especially if y'all not an item that, if this is something where you got a relationship with this person, or even if y'all are fuck buddies or anything, yeah, I get it. You like, come on, let's get it in before we go to bed. And then, yeah, I mean, the whole thing of her waking up and him trying to mess with her, I could see that being funny if you were in a relationship. But if y'all had no kind of intimate relationship, that's real foul for him to do that shit, man. You should never, ever put a female in that position to make her feel that way. But Jaguar Wright didn't really speak too much about whether they had a connection or not. You know what I mean? She just said that they were back in the hotel room. So I'm just like, I don't know. That seems kind of weird that the two of y'all had your own room together. I mean, not that it couldn't happen platonically, but what was it that made him feel that comfortable? Was there something beforehand? I don't know. I'm not saying it was. I'm just asking. So hopefully she'll come out and give us some more of the story. But again, nobody should ever be doing that.
But yeah, like I said, man, it just if all this stuff is true, man, like you know what I'm saying, I don't know how. I mean, it's really gonna kind of tarnish their legacy.
Yeah.
Now I'm still gonna bump. I used to love it because that's my shit. I'm sorry, I'm still bumping, but never gonna look at it different.
Yeah.
Never gonna look at it different.
Yeah, and how we turn me on to this podcast, Thought Crimes.
Yeah.
So they kind of talked about it a lot as well. So,
shout out Thought Crimes.
Yeah, shout out Thought Crimes. Their podcast episode was like 2 hours and some change. It was like 2 hours and like 12, 15 minutes. So, you know, I listened to it as much as I could, but you know, it got a little long. But they were definitely talking about it. They said that, you know, the dude on there kind of said he felt like Common had an evil look about him. Like he always wondered, like was something in his eyes, you know, something about him just made him feel like he had like these weird evil eyes or something. I was like, I don't know. I never really got that vibe, but I don't know, man. I mean, you never know. You know what I mean? You never know who's who behind closed doors. You know what I mean?
You would think it'd be like the goons and all these,
right.
You know what I'm saying? These mumble rappers.
Yeah.
And damn conscious rappers, yeah. And then that's another thing too, going back to, you know, they used to call themselves, like, the groups, Most Def, all them.
Right.
They used to call themselves the Quest Homes or something like that. Because
the Soul Aquariums or something
like that. Yeah, dealing with the whole Aquarius.
Soul Aquarius brothers.
Yeah.
Something like that, yeah. Soul Aquarius, yeah.
Yeah, because they're all Equimized or something.
Yeah.
Or Aquarius.
Yeah.
Equimized Outcasts, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
But, yeah, so...
But she said, didn't she say Talib Kweli was like watching her one day getting undressed or something?
Something like that.
In a back room, like in a dressing room. Like
and he was talking about, you know, how Talib wanted to fuck Kim Kardashian before
Kanye. So yeah.
But dang.
Man. That's crazy, man.
My man got it first. My man got it first.
Ray J got that first.
Damn, son, where'd you find this?
But
wow, just thinking about it.
Yeah,
just speaking up.
Yeah, man. That's that Kanye produced. What's my man that rapped on it? I forgot his name that quick. What's the dude that rap on this? He's from Chicago.
I thought Thhp rapped on this.
He didn't. Nah, this is Kanye West's partner from
Consequence.
Nah, he's from Chicago too, like Kanye, but I want to say Loon, but he got a beard now. Oh shit, Rhyme Fest.
Yeah, Rhyme Fest.
Yeah. So this is him. This is his song.
We got it. We got it, everybody.
Scoop dee dee whoop. Whoop dee scoop dee poop. Poop dee scoop dee boop.
It actually goes hard with it.
Right, exactly. But so yeah, man. You know, it was produced by Kanye, this song, but you know, the rapper was Rhyme Fest. But yeah, man. I mean, I don't know, man. This chick Jaguar Wright, she got a lot to say about all of these dudes.
Lots. Fire and mother.
Right.
She running there, like if they was a club, she's doing this shit.
Right.
Shooting it up.
I didn't really get much about what she was saying about Jill Scott though. What was her beef with Jill Scott?
Now that I do not know.
Yeah,
I didn't get a chance. I didn't get a chance to get into that or listen to that.
It wasn't really clear. Supposedly Erykah Badu was jealous of her because she had messed with was it Common or Talib Kweli? One of them. Mm-hmm. I think it was Talib Kweli, but messed with one of them before Erykah Badu did. And so then Erykah Badu supposedly got jealous of her and made references to her in her song Booty and all of this. I don't know, man. I mean, we gotta hear both sides, you know what I mean?
Yep.
But whoever this chick Jaguar Wright is, man, she throwing some serious darts, man. She throwing some serious darts.
Shoot.
Yeah, man, but like you said, nobody's really responded, so I don't know what's gonna happen.
Yeah, and to see, that's the thing too. Most of the time, back in the day, yeah, you want to respond to stuff, but now, really the dead stuff is don't give it the time of day. I mean, hell, look at Nick Cannon and like the Eminem joint. Well, of course, Nick ain't like the best.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. But I don't know, man. And Jaguar Wright, if you want, we'll be happy to have you on the show so we can interview you, and ask you some more questions, get more of your side of the story, because I'm sure a lot of emotions were flying while you were doing your video. So we would love to hear more from you. You know what I mean? So we shall see. But it's crazy, man. I wouldn't have expected to hear that kind of stuff about those types of people that that I've always looked up to in hip hop.
Yeah.
Common, Talib, Erykah Badu, Jill Scott. Hearing that behind the scenes they were doing some crazy foul stuff. I don't know, man. It's kind of bugged out. So y'all tell us what y'all think. If y'all have any more information on the story, please enlighten us, because we want to make sure we're using all the facts. You know what I mean? And we're just giving our opinion on the facts. So we're not trying to insert anything, just giving our opinion on the facts. And we do have a lot of fun, so please don't take none of the fun stuff that we do seriously. The background sounds that we do, all of that's just for fun. You know what I mean? So, let us know what y'all think about the whole situation. I feel like somebody's gonna respond. I just don't know who. I don't think they're all gonna respond, but I think at least
out
one
of all of them, I think Talib is probably going to be the one.
I can see him responding.
Yeah, I think Common right now, especially now that he is dating. What's that girl?
Yeah, who is he dating?
Jennifer. Not Jennifer. What's her name? The one, the girl with Kevin, that's under Kevin Hart production. You know what I'm talking about? The girl.
I've seen her, but I can never remember. I know who you're talking about, but I cannot remember her name. I only remember her.
And I see her face,
and I can't even think of her face.
And drew a blank.
I can't even think of her face right now.
When I
see her, I'm like, oh yeah, her.
Yeah, she made the the little summer trips, and everybody's talking about like she was a one-dimensional actor, pretty much. Cannot think of her name.
Can't think of it either, man. Well, I'll put it on the YouTube when I upload this to YouTube. By the time I upload it, we'll have it up there.
But yeah, since he's dating her, I think he's gonna really be trying to focus on her and stuff. And, and that, or pretty much her be her handler or whatnot. So we'll see.
She gonna be like, "Is that why you be doing that shit to me when I wake up?" Trying to put that shit.
Yeah.
Like, that's old school, girl. We always do that.
Yeah.
Smash.
It's called the dick.
Let me smash.
It's called the dick to your ear method. But yeah, man, I'm interested to hear what they have to say, and how this is gonna play out, man. I'm ready for it. So but I think that was pretty much it, man. Rest in peace to Malik B or Malik B, however you say it. I didn't know much about him, but seems like now that he's gone, we're hearing more about him than we did when he was alive.
Which sucks.
So that kind of does suck, man. We should be knowing more about people like that. And I'm sure I've been around people, friends and even family who've been heavily into drugs. And it is hard sometimes to get through to them, to get them to go the right way. But if you care about them, you got to keep trying, man. You got to keep trying. You can't give up on them. You can't just say, well, he don't want to listen. My hands are tied. You know what I mean? I'm out. I mean, yeah, they may not want to listen, but you got to get creative. You got to keep trying to help them, because in the end, they're going to thank you for being persistent. So, you know, I don't know if they all just gave up on him because he had got into drugs or whatever, but that's the kind of vibe I'm getting. Like, maybe they kind of just gave up on him. You know,
he needed a Joe Brown, like, you know, like with Richard Pryor. You want to go roller skate?
Right.
Go outside. What you gonna do, man? I'm trying to get the fuck away from you. That's what the fuck I'm going. What you gonna do? That's what I'm trying to do. Get the fuck away from you.
No, he need a Joe Clark. You smoke crack, don't you, boy?
Smoke crack, champ.
Well, then jump.
Jump.
I don't want to jump. Don't you smoke crack? Joe Clark was like, hey, you want to kill yourself? Go ahead, jump right off this damn roof.
Jump.
But yeah, man, so, you know, rest in peace, though, and shout out to Malik B. We will keep y'all updated on anything that we find out, you know, when it comes to that situation, and, you know, and the whole Jaguar Wright thing, you know, we'll keep y'all updated on that as well. So, I think that was pretty much it for our show today, man. Did you have anything else you want to,
I think that's it. I think we covered everything. We covered the birthdays. We covered, you know, the final brand new album. We covered No Limit. We covered the Rough Riders. And we also covered, you know, the whole Soul Tone Aquarius. Yeah, man, we covered a lot. And J.W. Lucas.
J.W. Lucas,
and Ice Cube contract.
If y'all missed our verses last week, this past Saturday, y'all can go check it out on YouTube, and it's also on Instagram. But it's, you know, it's a little more better formatted on YouTube. So if you don't want to sit through, you know, as much of but definitely go check that out. It's on our YouTube channel, and I see y'all jumping in on Instagram. We are just wrapping up the show, so I apologize if y'all missed everything, but we are just wrapping up. But just check out our YouTube channel. You can see our verses where I whooped Howie's ass with the songs. I had to get the swag on him. I came out with the big guns. Pew, 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 pew. He was whooping my ass though. Yeah, he had the classic records though. See, I don't have a lot of records, so I downloaded most of my songs. So he brought out the big guns.
And my damn daddy's record. My damn daddy's record.
But yeah, man, that was fun. I had a lot of fun. We may do another one another day too, so we'll keep y'all posted on that. But for episode 127, and Trying Hip Hop Podcast, this is your man Uncle Kurt, and this is
Howard.
And we'll see y'all next time. All right,
peace.